guys, girls, ladies, everybody, anyone who's interested in feeling good, right? Yeah, like that. So, yeah, this one really is for everyone. Water. Yeah. You want to grow, make your hair more fabulous, as mine's going to be so awesome as we're going to watch my journey as it happens. You got to drink water. If your hair's dry, if your skin's dry, like my hair is kind of dry, you know why? Because I don't drink enough water. Or no, let's talk about that. If you say, like I just said, right? I'm not going to say it again. The better way to say that for me would be, which is going to inspire the vision that I want, which is something like this, goes like this. I see myself as a person who drinks, definitely likes to drink my water. Oh, it's splashing in my eye even. So, to help me, everybody does these things, right? Or, it's maybe, whatever. See, I shouldn't even say that. It's natural for us to put ourselves through these situations, like right now. And I'm going to teach you by teaching myself, and I'm going to teach myself, and I'm going to teach you at the same time, because some people are where I'm at, some people are in different places, and the people that have already got this down obviously don't need these videos. So, I need it though. Now, when I'm looking at myself, I'm like, whatever, right? And that has to change. When I look at my hair, I need to see it, every time I look at it, I need to be like, oh, I love how it's growing. I love how it's growing. I love how it's growing in so many layers and colors, and the bottom layers coming in, and I have new layers coming in on the sides and here and all throughout. Like I can feel it getting thicker in all these different areas, like all over my head, my hair is getting thicker. And what I just did there, as opposed to what I was doing earlier, and see, I can't even, I have to adjust to go with the flow. This shirt's a little tight. I tied it a little tight, but it's too late now. While I was talking up my hair, right? Is it just me, or does it already look better? I mean, I like it better. I'm thinking better of it. I'm more looking at the vision of what I see for my future, which is a beautiful, really cool mane that's just bam, like, I mean, would that be like, like I would feel good, I'm pretty sure, because I know how this is felt. And so let's talk about that in another video. No, this has only been 3 minutes. Let's talk about it right now. Let's do this. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay, you're gonna watch me go through it, and it's gonna be difficult for me to put it out there, but we'll all watch each other change together, and it's gonna be great. So when I see my hair, I'm gonna do everything that I can, whatever that is for me, that is gonna make me feel the best about it, while I am staying focused on my vision of what it will be. Because as long as I'm only consumed with my past, or maybe this bump in the road or whatever, like, it's better and it's more productive to ask better questions. Okay, what do I want out of this? I want it smooth and flowing and healthy and thick, and like, how am I going to feel? I'm going to feel like more confident, more myself. And that's at the root of all of it to me. I feel more myself if I had a rockin' head of hair, like just bam. I would feel like that would fit my personality, and I could I own that. I am that. And I inherited that. Okay? Whether by deciding to, or physically, or spiritually. And I wouldn't have this vision and this pull in my heart and feeling of every time I see it that it could be something more. If it wasn't because that's what I really want, and I really want that, and I have my discontent with it, or had it, because on the other end of that desire, or on the other end of not having it, is what we really need to look at when something ruffles our feathers or causes static. Is like, okay, we know what the problem is, right? We're not going to talk about that at all on this channel, as so much as far as possible that it depends on me. I'm going to really try to really be conscious, and as we go through this journey together, I'll get more conscious, and we all will grow and learn from each other. I'll learn from you, you learn from me. It's going to be good. So to be conscious, I'm just going to slow down. I'm going to take a few deep breaths, because this is growing your hair out. If it's looked more like a tough battle, then it's looked like this ease. Well, we're here. I'm making this up as I go, but it's true. We're here. This is us. We get to decide where we want to put our energy, where we want to walk, where we want to look, what we want to think about. And I'm going to keep it focused on the metaphor, basically. Let's call it a metaphor, but it's not. It's going to teach me what, anyway, of hair. Okay. Hair is like a crown. Hair is sort of, sometimes it's that bam, that, it really makes a difference, right? And why can be content with things we're not content with? We're not content with them because we know we're meant for better, all right? And if you don't think you're meant for better, then be content with what you have, and don't hurt yourself anymore by being discontent with it. But personally, I choose to believe that I take responsibility. This chick right here in the middle, I bleached my hair a long time ago, or let people at the salon, whatever, I let them cut it, I let them bleach it, I let them dye it. I asked for it, to dye it, never to bleach it. But I don't think I bleached it, but I dyed it and fried it with curling irons and flattenings and, harsh shampoos. Harsh pillows, harsh ponytails, putting it up every day because I was, I'm learning how great it feels to have my hair down all the time. And I'm fast. I love that now. So, point is how we think about our hair, and something as simple as doing that, combined with the thought intention of, for me, I've had enough pain with this, and I am willing to accept the love of Jesus Christ and love myself and other people and the parents that bore me and everybody else and the God that made me wonderful. He says his works are wonderful, and he says he makes me. Okay? I've been there. I've been, oh, no, it's not me. You see that? It's not me. Right? I could cut it all off, start over, and I'm sure it would grow glorious. But it's not where I'm at. I'm looking at restoration. This is alive, and I've tortured it, and I've treated it bad. And the parts that I treated good look a lot better. So I'm going to go back to the root. Look how nice, thick, soft, natural that is. So I say, hey, that's what's real. That's what's real. This delusion was created. I chose, even though maybe some of it was ignorance, deep down I knew I never wanted to cut my hair, ever. Ever since I was a kid, I never wanted to cut my hair. They always made me have short hair, and it messed with my mind for like my whole life. I'm still, until now, it used to mess with me. And now I'm finally breaking free from the chains of, oh, you should look like this, or why does your hair look like that? Or people making fun of my hair, or whatever, right? When I was a kid, there was nothing wrong with my hair when all that happened. Like, my hair was like, and just fine. It was great. It was glorious. If I had just let it grow out of that, instead of getting like some stupid, ugly bowl cut, like, whatever. I didn't want that, and I hated it then. And then, I took those little construction paper scissors with a little heart in them. You know how one side's blue and one side's white or whatever? Yeah. Chopped it up real good after that. I was like, I don't like that bowl haircut or this sweater. And then I had to go get some other stupid haircut, right? But I believe it. Why would the Nazarenes not touch dead things and never cut their hair? Why was Samson so powerful? What if there is power in the hair? What if it is, it is a metaphor, of course, what you put your strength in. So let's talk about that. If I drink this water with the thought of, whatever, it's water. I don't like it, but you're supposed to drink it, whatever, right? Well, I could do this too. And science and a bunch of other, you know what, I'm not even going to talk. I'm not even going to try to prove myself to you. I'm just going to be you, tell you what I think, and whatever I say, this is how I see it. And I'm just going to be real with you as I can, because that'll save us both a lot of time. I'm going to bless this water in the name of, I've never done this before, this particular thing that I'm doing right now. But let's do it. I'm going to bless this water in the name of Jehovah Rapha. I don't usually bless things, but you know what? I'm pretty sure we're allowed to bless whatever we want. And if we have a pure intention, why can't we bless everything around us? Why did Paul's handkerchief heal people? Like, people were like, yo, let me touch that. And they got healed even though he was miles and miles and miles, away. Like, why? Why can words heal someone? Because they make, these things, we don't know all the answers, but it's energy. And deep down, we do know all the answers. Maybe we can't, maybe we can. But deep down, we do know all the answers. Stand up straight, align our chakras to have blood flow. Align your spine. It don't matter which way you want to cut it. Align yourself. You have more energy. Energy circulation. It's going to make your hair grow. We could talk about that. Or we could say, hey, when I get into my vehicle fully, I am meant to have orbs of swirling energy all about me in a field that is way bigger than me. You can feel it, right? The space around a person who has presence, or the peace around a person that has peace, or the gentleness of a person that's not going to judge you, things like that. We feel it. We might not know why we do, or know we can be free around someone, or know someone else makes the hair on our back of our neck stand up. We know these things deep down. Okay? And I know that if I drink this water with the intention of, I know this water is so cool, because water is awesome. It's so healthy for my body. And I'm so grateful for this water, because I have water and it's clean and it's right here and I'm thirsty. And how satisfying and gratifying is that that's something we do every single day. And how gratifying is it that you can swallow the water, or that you can put it to your lips, or that you can hold it with your hands. Many of us can do all these things. I can stand here on 2 feet and see how clear the water is. I can hear the noises and feel it on my tongue. I don't really smell anything, it's probably good. But these are all things that we do every day, that when we can make it an experience of gratitude, you know, and when you want to think about your hair, you could be like, I'm so grateful, God, that you gave me this water and put it in my hand and made all the million things beyond infinite combinations of things available and possible, that made it so I could make this video and hold this water in my hand and help other people. That is making my heart beat like in a different way than, you know, it just is like a really good energy there, okay? That gratitude. So gratitude, that's probably the first and most important lesson on my channel. And I know I'm rambling, but we're going to learn together. And maybe I'll come out and be like, 5 bullet points for how to do everything later. Whatever. But right now I want to be real, and I want to watch the journey together. Because as we teach ourselves how to think right, we can teach ourselves how to think right. As we teach each other, as we teach others, what we learn, every new thing you make, new connections in your mind, it opens your mind to learn more. And when we open our mind and say, hey, based on everything I've researched and studied and heard and seen and know and believe in, I know that if I bless this water or anything else, myself, even just this video, and I just go into a place, I'm going to do it right now. And breathe deep. Feel the rhythm of my heart. Slow down my thoughts. Slow down my voice. Slow down my breathing. You can feel it when you start entering, you step. You can feel it almost like for me it's like a big bubble or something. Boom. And feel it. And now from that place of gratitude and intention and clarity, I'm going to say even more still, thank you, Provider God, for this water. You are my healer. You are my great physician. You are the teacher. You are the Holy Spirit, counselor, wonderful friend. And I thank you for whoever came here today. And I pray that whatever we do on this channel, whatever's done will be in your name and will glorify you and will help your servants to discover you and your love for them. And not that this water is any more or less blessed than you or me, because God is everywhere and He is everywhere and He is always available and He always has everything we need. You don't have to go to the store and find the right product. You don't have to go to a doctor. You need to go to Jesus, Yeshua, Jesus. He'll heal you. And I have testimony of other areas of my life, but this is something that I want to do together because I feel that He wants me to share this with y'all.
Because when we wipe these tears away, these are tears of joy, though. They don't even fall on my face, funny enough. They just kind of well up, because that's the real me, my heart. I want to see people free. And I know when I'm more free, I have more Jesus in me and less of my ego. And that's why I'm getting on here with my hair the way it makes me feel uncomfortable. But there's truth in that I have to deal with it. We all have to embrace it and say, okay, I embrace it, and it's scary and it hurts. But I'm tired. I'm done with it hurt. I'm done with it being scary. I'm done with it being hard. And I'm ready for healing. And I'm ready to accept Jesus' offer of peace in this area of my life. And I'm ready for him to show me what my real hair that he made me born with is going to look like. And if he told me to shave my head, I would. But I don't think he wants me to. I think he wants me to be that Nazarene sort of. Think about it. Why? Excuse me. Why did they do that? Whatever. Yeah. But now, anything after this is like, whatever. I'm crying. It's not. Who cares? Like now, everything after this is easy peasy. Just like when you look at your fear or your shadow or whatever tells you that no. Look at it in the face and say, no. I've heard that long enough. I've heard that story long enough. And I know, even though it might not look like it right now, I know if I change my story, that my thoughts will change. And the easiest way I know how to change a story is it's always the same every moment. Take a deep breath to my belly, get centered, feel it. Relax, and if you don't have a relaxation response or a cue or a way that you can bring yourself regulate somehow, there's a lot of wonderful videos on the internet about how to meditate or regulate. Dr. Joe Dispenza is amazing, and I'm likely, hopefully, very shortly ideally we'll be posting links of his stuff on here too. That's a good place for me to start putting links to his, because this is perfect. Everything he says applies to every area, and he is so great. I have to listen to it a few times, even though he explains it extremely well. He's so versed in it. It's second nature to him, these concepts. And to me, I'm like, wait, what? But everything he says 100% applies to this, okay? And I'm going to feed from all my sources, just as I will be feeding from the Word of God, and I'll be feeding from energy healing, and I'm going to feed you guys as much as I can, because certainly there's plenty of people that have never heard of things that will help them. And if I just yesterday, and I'm like, I've been really into this stuff for like ever, and for me to just yesterday realize that it is my thoughts about my hair, and it is how, I realized it before, but I guess I didn't know what to do about it or something. But to really know that it's so much to do with my thoughts and my self-image about my hair and my own self-love, that, the last few months we've been in this whole thing, and I feel so much more beautiful inside than my hair. Okay? And so I'm going to change that statement right now and say, look how much prettier it is. I feel so beautiful inside. And I love that every moment, every day, every millisecond, every time I take that breath, every time I take a sip of this water, any kind of water, anytime I appreciate nature and I'm in gratitude, I appreciate my friends and my family or anything. Even smiling, like I'm learning how to do it. It feels weird, but this is new life. And I, even now, every moment that I'm in gratitude for how beautiful my hair is something I really have to grasp onto. And I know that's a struggle for a lot of us, is going to be able to tell ourselves something that we can't see and we don't believe. So you have to find it in yourself. You have to find that vision in yourself. Whether it's a picture of you from before or a picture of you with someone else's hair freaking on you. Or if it's you go grab a cheap extension kit, and that helped me actually, and it wasn't the point of it. I just wanted to see how it would look, and I wanted to see, I wanted to do something, and this was before I decided all this. But in the end, I used it just for like this video thing I had to do, but seeing myself with hair, I wore it all around all day, gave me enough vision. And I will tell you that my hair was more beautiful after that. I had so many good hair days, much, much better than this. Like where I was just like, man, this is cool. It feels good. And it's, I felt good about it. And that's the main thing. And it looked, better than it does, right? It looked good, better. It wasn't like, anyway, whatever. It was fine for me, okay? It was good for me. And I feel like a lot of that had to do with that image in my mind of, wow, it really looks right. It really looks natural for me to have that nice long hair. It took me a while to get used to it, but I took a billion pictures, and I took like 20 pictures, and I took videos, and was trying to do this video for this project, this other thing, and whatever. It was like 3 minutes of video, and I just kept playing with my hair basically most of the time. And some of it was my hair and some of it was the extension hair, but it made me realize, look, this hair is very valuable. It actually made it blend in. And it gave me more respect and value for my hair. And it made me be like, man, this hair was like a soldier when it came to the extensions. Like it was what made it able to work. Because that was my healthiest strand or whatever at the time. And it gave me respect for this. Because I saw it in a different light. I saw it as a layer on top of another layer, and I was like, hey, is that the extension or my hair? Because the quality of my hair was different than the extension, but the colors blended well, and the fact that it looked right on me, and it was the part that looked the rightest was this part, and I was like, I don't know, somehow that encouraged me. It just made, and for a while, like I said, I had really good days. And what changed in my mind instantly the moment I put it on basically, or just during that day, was I was able to, more than for I was able to, for an extended amount of time, visualize myself the way I wanted to see myself, or at least some kind of variation that was screaming to me, I love this. And if I could wear it every day, I mean, I probably would. But I don't, because I'm looking at the long game. Same reason I don't get a cute little haircut, because I want my hair to grow, and my hair needs, literally, my hair needs each other to grow because it's curly. Its natural thing is curly. You got to figure out what your hair is meant to be. My hair's like this. And so anyway, I'm going to drink this water. I know this has been a long video, but we had to get through some of the emotions and stuff of like, after this, I'm probably going to go sit outside and look at the trees and kind of meditate and like think about, I'm going to step back from myself in a quiet place, and I'm just going to look at like my story objectively of not why did I tell myself a bad story, but what story can I tell myself every time I look at my hair from now on? Just like this. And when you have an emotional experience, you can make an emotional connection of like, when I stand at this counter and drink a water, I'm going to remember that I cried on this video and was like praying for y'all or something, because I was fully there. I was all myself with no mask, no, oh my gosh, I just was like, whatever, it's on. And I mean, it feels good. It feels good. Like I won't look at the video. I'll just post it probably. And if I look, I'm decent. So of course, this kept me from posting on YouTube for 10 years. And I still post on my other channels where, it's a thing. It does. So I praise God, Jehovah Jireh, that He provided a way for me to get comfortable, and He provided a way that I can help others, and that I can receive His healing. And so one more time with the blessing with the water. Bless yourself, bless your shower, and blessing is kind of, to me, like I'm still learning, so don't go easy on me, okay, if I use the wrong word with it or something. But I do know we're allowed to bless people, and I know that when you pray or you bless people with that pure intention of like, I like Paul's, like he was like, may you know Jesus Christ in your heart, basically. And I feel like if you get down to the knees of the knees, B's of the heart, that's the highest thing you could pray for somebody, because Jesus will do the right thing for them. If they listen to Jesus, Jesus can take them everywhere they need.